Yeah, what's going on? I'm dabbing on them. So, I got a Chevy Bolt, at 2017 Chevy Bolt, and I got it new. Only had 20 miles on it when I got it, and I already got over 6,000 miles, and it's only been 45 days. Or actually 50, sorry. So, pretty sweet. It's a cool car. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really cool car. Definitely the coolest car I've ever owned. The Elantra Sport was pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie, but this thing's even cooler because it's all electric. For those of you who don't know, or many of you, I'm sure, probably have never even heard of it. It's not a really well-known car yet. I have car enthusiast friends who, when I told them, yeah, man, I'm getting a Bolt, they were like, you mean Volt? And these are guys who, you know, rebuild their own cars, and they didn't know about the Bolt. It's almost like Chevy doesn't want people to know about it, which is kind of weird. Not all dealerships sell them. Now, I got mine from Ted Britt Chevrolet in Sterling, Northern Virginia. And out the door, it was like 36, and this is a Premier trim. So out the door, I was at about 36. Not bad. Not bad at all. And definitely the most expensive car I've bought. Definitely expensive. But, my God, electricity is pretty sweet, yo. Because it accelerates so quick. And this really is my GTI fighter. I mean, this really is my GTI fighter. I mean, you guys should see the look on some of these guys' faces. I mean, I was in Arlington, getting out of Old Town, and there was a GTI next to me. We're at a red light. And he's with one of his buddies. I'm with my girlfriend, and they're vaping, and his friend looked over at him and said something like, "Hey man, this guy's gonna try to race you." And driver dude shakes his head, and I turned on my sport mode, and boy, those guys were shocked. Those guys were shocked. It gets people, and they don't know what to do. Like, there was a BRZ. I'm heading down 495. There's a Subaru BRZ, and he's coming up from behind me, and I let him get ahead of me, and then I freaking floor it, man. And this thing just gets up, and then he tries to merge, and he didn't see me. He didn't see me come up to the right of him. I was to the right of him, the right lane. I was coming up blazing fast. He didn't see me. He almost merged into me. This thing scares people. Now, it's not, you know, it's not anything it's not Tesla fast. Not quite Model 3 fast, but dang, this thing is quick. I really do wish it had better tires, though. If any of you Bolt owners are, you know, brand new Bolt owners, gosh, I mean, I know that you guys, pretty much everyone, I don't think it was an option. I didn't see an option for it to get summer tires, but it comes with low rolling resistance tires, and they just suck. They suck. They suck. Even if this car was all-wheel drive, which, man, damn, yo, if Chevy comes out, and by the way, guys, I am not a Chevy fan. I am not a Chevy fan. So, I like Fords. My first car was a Ford. My second car was a Ford. My fourth car was a Ford. My fifth car was a Ford. I've had, like, this is my seventh car, all right? I've had a lot of cars, and I love Fords. I've had 2 Ford Explorers, and F-150, and an Escape. So all SUVs and trucks. Loved all of them. My 1994 Ford Explorer was great, but I put a lot of money into it because it was just a problematic car. The new slave cylinder I put in never performed like I wanted it to. Sometimes it was really tough to get in gear. It was just a bitch, even after replacing new clutch and slave cylinder and a few other parts I can't remember. But anyways, back to the Bolt. I don't like Chevys. I've always beat on GM. You know, I've always beat on GM. And I just don't like Chevy. But my God, this car is so impressive. It's just so impressive. It still kind of surprises me. One thing that I wish that it had was better tires and better brakes. The brakes are a little spongy. And like I said earlier, the tires are just no bueno. No bueno. No bueno at all. I'm in some hairy traffic right now, recording this. Yeah, it handles well. It handles pretty damn well. But cornering could be a little better. And I feel like it has skinny tires too. I mean, get some thick mama tires on there. Some thicky mamas. Yes, some thick mama tires, and it would be, oh yeah. Thick mama summer tires. Love it. Yeah. Do that, and this thing, damn. It would be like, damn. It would be though. Anyways, there's a lot in here, man. This infotainment system is just, it's dank. It's so dank. This one is one of my favorites, the enhanced view, because you get exactly how many kilowatts you're using per hour. You get a max range, a minimum range, and then your expected range now. And then there's one more than the previous one. It's this one and the previous one that are the best. I think there's one other that's called Classic. It sucks. But it's modern and enhanced that are the best. This car is just great. It's just great. The infotainment, or the center screen here, yeah, this is the infotainment. This is just the, anyways. The real infotainment system is so good. It's not laggy at all. I haven't had any troubles, and that's probably because, you know, I got my 2017 Bolt in 2018. Not even 2 months ago. But it's 2018, so it's been out for a year. They've been able to roll out some software updates. It's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, and you know what else is cool? No, that is not a reflection. That is a camera in the back. A camera. And you can't change it. It doesn't change. Just joking. It does. There we go. Camera's cool though. Camera's very cool. It's a neat car. It's a very neat car. This thing with all-wheel drive would be great. It'd be great, but you know what, to be honest, I don't even think that it would be all that great with the current tires it has on. The tires really suck. I mean, goddamn. They're high mileage tires, so that's great and all. And you know, it's not like I'm always driving like a maniac, because I'm actually a very conservative driver. I'm not, you know, pedal to the floor every day. No, not at all. I mean, Lord, no. I treat this thing really well. Like I try to all my cars. I mean, I'm not 17 anymore, you know. When I was 17, I had a 2005 Ford Escape. I dogged the hell out of it, you know. But I'm growing up a little bit, and I have to start treating my cars right, because I want them to last a long time. This one, I really want to last a long time. I'm hoping to keep this for 5 years and over 200,000 miles. And you know, I'm actually confident that this car can do it. I am. The battery is pretty damn good. Now, when I left home, I was on full, and I was at 277 miles. About the range, I have yet to get under 240 miles of range in one full charge. I have yet to get under the EPA rated range for this car, which is 238 or 240 miles. I'm always getting 270, 280, always. Also, for those of you who have a Chevy Bolt, don't charge the battery to full every day. All right, just don't do it. Turn on Hilltop Reserve mode. When I'm on Hilltop Reserve, I'm charging like 250 around there. Nah, maybe like, no, 240, 235, something like that on Hilltop Reserve. Don't charge it full every day. I mean, even though Chevy does leave headroom in there, so when the battery's full, it's not like true full. It's not like full. You know, it's just like kind of full. But, yeah. Don't charge it to full every day. Don't do that. All right? It's just better for the car to not charge it to full. It's better for the battery. You want your battery to last a long time. Well, let's keep our battery packs and our Chevy Bolts for a long time. All right? So don't charge it every night. We'll charge it, but not all the way. I only charge it to 100% if I'm going to Richmond, which is 100 miles from where I am and 100 miles back. And I'm doing that today. I'm going to Richmond. So I'm going to be putting in a little report later about how my efficiency was. Now, I've gone over 6,000 miles, and I'm averaging 4.1 miles per kilowatt hour. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm satisfied. I'm very satisfied. Let's look at my infotainment screen and we go BAM! Huh? BAM! Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I'll update. I'll update with what the results are when I get back home. You know, I'm gonna see if I can go there and back, driving around town, doing this and that, without having to hit a charger ever once. I'm going to go pick up my GF now, and then we're heading to Richmond. Yep, fun times to be had. Fun times to be had. My dash camera. Yeah, it's a neat car. I'll update. Bye bye.